Hi guys, you join me back here on, I guess will be part 4 at Bluebell Lakes. Back on swan, as you can guess, and feeling hopeful. As you can see, the rods are in, and I am briefly set up. There's Mercy having a stretch, Jessica down there asleep. So yeah, I got here, I arrived probably 7:30 last night. Well no, I got the rods in at 7:30 last night, just before dark. We're in September now, the nights are really drawing in. So there weren't time for an update last night. I was just concentrating on my fishing. Got the house up and managed to get all 3 rods in first time just before dark, which was pretty sweet. So what can I say about this session so far? Well, the fact is it's pushing a beautifully southwesterly and real low pressure, and we're in September, I need to say no more. And you put all that together and that equals big bites, hopefully, or big fish. I'll mate you across the way there with the silver fan. He's had one this morning, so I can zoom in. It's still really early. He'll be getting it out shortly. I'll try and record it. Well, I'll probably get the binoculars out, to be fair, and just see how big it is. He's got it sitting in the net, I can see it. So obviously on the feed, we've just come past the full moon phase. It's just done a couple of nice fish, to be fair. I'm pretty gutted I missed. I've only been away about 6 days. But there you go, it's carp fishing, I guess. I sort of knew Dave was going to come out. I said to a few mates on it, Dave's going to come out this week, and it come out 2 days after I left. I haven't found out what spot he come out from. It's probably on my bait, knowing some lucky little blighter. I've seen it show twice on my bait before I left last week. But I don't mind, I still had that beautiful 26 mirror last week. So feeling hopeful for today. Had a real good swap around from last week, and hence that's why I did the extra night. If you did follow, I did 3 nights last week just to try and get my head around the place again, and hopefully it'll pay off. I feel like I've doing what needs to be done, and the traps are set. You can't see them, they're just below that ledge. I can just about see them if I come up. The rods, like I say, all went out. I'm not going to touch the rods, believe it or not. They're going to stay out until I go home. So I've got all day today, tonight and tomorrow. I'm here for a full 48-hour session this week, so it's nice. And yeah, so I'll keep you updated along the way, and we'll see how we get on. So yeah, for that I'll leave you, and the kettle's on. I'm going to get my munch on. So I'll see you shortly. Well, I just turned the camera on. I was about to do a bit of recording, and it's just tipping it down. So if that don't scream carp, I don't know what is. Low pressure, westerly winds. Tipping it down now, really oxygenating that water. And a nice bit of clear, new fresh water in there. It's coming hard. Strong winds also. Oh, the winds actually seem like they've just died off a little bit. Wow. I don't want to get any further out there than that. But I'm going to zip this door up now, and I'll speak to you when we get a break in the rain. Well, it just looked like the weather was going to brighten up for a little bit. But no. Here comes the rain again by the looks of things. It still looks good for a bite though. I'll walk you up and down the bank a bit and show you around where I'm fishing in a bit. Oh, look at that guy. What a little shitbag. Cormorant. Horrible, greedy little shits. I'll scare him off when I'm done here. He'll probably wipe the lines out now. Where's he going to come up? He stay underwater for well long, them birds. They're big old birds, them cormorants, when they come out of the water. Look at him. Don't seem to be bothered by anything. Well, so like I say, I'll give you a little show about and show you where I am on the lake in a bit when it finally stops raining for good. It's been about a good 2 hours now of solid downpours and showers, so it'd be nice just to get out the bivvy and stretch your legs a bit, you know. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon and I will have a little word in a bit. Well, if that ain't a beautiful sight, music to my eyes. Couldn't believe it, so I just nodded off for probably about 25 minutes or so, and one of the rods just ripped off. I woke up, ran down, or should I say slid down, right down there. It's been raining all afternoon, as you've seen, and managed to get onto the rod, picked it up, and I thought it had got off. There was nothing there at all, so I'm reeling, and eventually caught up with it, and I thought it was just going to be a tench, and it turned out to be a good carp. Lovely mirror. So yeah, things are definitely coming together now on Bluebell. Again, it's a tricky old lake, but it's not been fishing too badly, and the idea was just to get down and get another bite and get some more confidence, and lo and behold, we've done it. And look what a beautiful night it's going to turn into. After all that rain all day today, it's been hours of torrential rain. It's now nice, calm, and we've got a fish. I can't wait to get it out and weigh it. So yeah, hopefully we'll get another one. The traps are still set, so you don't know, but we're going to get this gal out in a little bit and we're going to have a look at her. See you in a bit. Right, here we are. Got that beautiful mirror now. Proper over the moon with this. Second week back on Swan, and already got another stunning mirror. It's quite a chunk too. Another stunning fish. Dark mirror. Let's get her weighed and see what she goes. Don't know if my back's just on its way out or this fish is getting heavier. Let's see what she goes on the old jimmies. $29.25. Yes! What an epic fish. $29.25. Not the magical 30, but who cares? This is awesome stuff. See if we can get her up and have a look at her. I didn't think she was going to be 29. She doesn't look that big. It was about 26, 27 mark. But what do I know, eh? What do I know? So, see if she's going to be good. Lovely big scales on her. Big strong fish. Just cradle her in my arms. Let her know everything's going to be okay. And then we get this. Yeah. Lovely fish. Really nice fish this. Real unit actually, now I'm looking at it. Big shoulders, big thick set fish. Lovely. Nice 29-pound mirror on Saturday morning. Don't get better than that. The lake's really busy. There's over 20 people on, and I managed to bank this big girl. Absolutely loving life on Swan again, as always. Beautiful place. Always have a place in my heart, just for these stunning scaly mirrors and just how big and black they are. Real nice fish. And definitely feels every bit of 29 now I've got her in my hands. Brilliant. You epic chunk. You epic swan carp. Yes, I can't believe it. Get in there. Right, I'm going to have a quick look at this other side. Being she's behaving. Oh, what a stunner. What a stunning fish. Oh, she was definitely caught out, and she took off and panicked. Oh, there we go. Yes, thank you, my girl. Well, it looks like it could be a male fish, but it doesn't matter to me. You epic looking mirror. Thank you. You've made my trip a complete success. Look at the black head on her. Nice. Well, it's just starting to rain, so I better wrap this up, and I'll speak to you soon. Oh. Coming into early evening now on the second night. The night's definitely drawing in by the day now. But I just wanted to speak to you guys just to give you a quick little bit of help. Sometimes at night, this time of night, a lot of people are tempted to recast a rod or whatnot, and like myself, I in fact am ready to recast a rod. Well, I need to recast a rod, but I don't dare touch it. Like, clinging on to this time of night can be important in the fact that when I got down here last night, I didn't get to see this bite time through, because when I arrived, this was the time I was sorting stuff out, casting and baiting up. But tonight the traps are set, and I haven't touched the rods all day since yesterday, some of them. Two of the rods are still out from yesterday when I got here. So, you know, to try to even pull a lead through the swim could spook a few of the spots, and the cons just outweigh the minuses really. So I did really need to recast that rod, but I'm willing to let it go and leave it until I go home if need be. I've seen a little bit of action out there, a little bit of fizzing to the right. Actually quite a lot of consistent steady fizzing, and a big cat fizz that just turned the whole spot up. But we won't talk about that, because hopefully that's well gone. We don't want that on the end of our line tonight. Some colossal cats in here, well over £100, and I do not want one of them. I don't think my back would handle it. But what a beautiful night. It's what fishing's really all about. It's so nice to get down for 2 nights. It's a lot more chilling than just obviously 36 hours. 4:48 is a real chilled out session. For me it's about as long as it gets in general. I've done a 3-nighter last week, but that wasn't planned and it won't happen again, to be honest. So got to stick to 48, got to keep the balance in your life. Got kids at home and missus. It's quite easy to take the piss, especially when you're fishing for big fish, but you got to know your limits. And I'm going home a happy angler anyway. That beautiful 29. Don't matter what happens now. Another bite would just be a complete bonus, but the traps are set, they're on bait, and everything is looking good, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends a 2-fish session. But I'll give you an early morning update, or maybe an update this evening if I get one, and I shall speak to you then. Right, so it's the last morning now. It's coming on 11 o'clock, and it just didn't happen when I feel like it should have done. So I'm going to move for the rest of the day. 7 hours down the end there. It's only 3 pegs up, but with this new southwesterly strong wind pushing through, it's bound to be a few fish milling about. So I've just had a little lead up there and found a couple of nice spots. I'm going to get these rigs together and get the rods down there and pack up, and I'll speak to you shortly when I'm settled in. Well, finally the move is complete. You can see I just got the rods in down there. It's pushing a real strong southwesterly now. As you can just hear my alarm going off in the background on the receiver. So the move is complete, things are looking good. Obviously nothing to report on really, except for obviously I've seen a few fish, hence why I've moved. I've got 4 hours left, the rods have been in an hour. All my stuff's here finally. I've just been packing away bits and putting them in the van slowly. So yeah, happy days on that one. And a good peg for 4 hours. Does a lot of day bites up here, so stand a good chance of pinching the bite still. All the rods went out first time. Got a zig on one and bottom baits on the others. I'm feeling hopeful. One bite will turn it into a dream session. Come on, Swan. Be kind to me for once. But only time will tell on that front, and I'm going to kick back now because you can see I've got all the cutlery needs washing up, ready to put away in the bags, and I'm going to cook some lunch and kick back for a few hours. And you might not hear from me again. If you don't, I'll see you back at Bluebell next week, and if you do hear from me, then we're having it hard with a big girl. See you soon.